The Secret of Mystical Cacao Tree. Our Mother Nature is always ready to reveal her secrets to us. We just need to be prepared to listen to her. The mystical cacao tree, the magical living chocolate, the cacao nectar, which we call the nectar of youth, all of this was hidden. Now in this video, we will reveal these secrets to you. The story began in 2011. Mr. Nikolai moved to the mountains of the Dominican Republic to live in harmony with nature. Together with like-minded individuals, he began planting Trinitario cacao trees. The fruits of this cacao have an incredible taste, inherited from the Criollo cacao. Moreover, this variety has a strong immune system, derived from the Forastero cacao. We learned from the Austrian farmer Sepp Holzer, who is an international consultant in ecological agriculture. All our trees are planted in the tropical forest, which makes the plantations very organic and harmonious with nature. We mixed cacao trees with other fruit trees, such as avocado, soursop, noni, lemons, and oranges. So far, we have planted over 160,000 trees, of which 60,000 are cacao trees. The leaves of each tree contain unique vitamins and minerals. When they fall and mix with the soil, they create an organic fertilizer rich in nutrients. In 2015, the young cacao trees bore their first fruits. From that moment, we began conducting tests and experiments with the cacao seeds. As you may know, almost all chocolate factories use roasted cacao beans, which undergo high-temperature processing at 120 degrees Celsius for 25 minutes. With this method, most of the nutrients in the cacao beans are lost. Our goal was to preserve as many nutrients as possible because cacao is truly a mystical tree, thanks to its healing properties. We wanted to find a way to make chocolate using unroasted beans. We had to change the method of cacao processing and chocolate production to make it not only delicious, but also healthy, filled with minerals and the living energy of the tropical forest. Perfectionist Caterina Borodina worked for a long time to find the perfect recipe for creating living chocolate, and she succeeded. Today, Caterina Borodina is the chief technologist and head chocolatier of our chocolate factory. Creating living chocolate requires special attention to many details. The process begins with harvesting. We bring the cacao fruits to the factory, where we wash them in a baking soda solution. Then we cut them open with machetes without touching the seeds. After that, careful hands separate the seeds from the pulp. Next, the seeds are placed in fermentation baths. Over several hours, the cacao nectar is extracted, sinking to the bottom under the weight of the seeds. This nectar is known as the nectar of youth, as it is rich in vitamins and minerals essential for health. This process is labor-intensive. To obtain just 200 grams of nectar, we need about 50 large cacao fruits. This is something amazing. Fermentation determines the final flavor of the beans, and therefore, the chocolate. We use special Kaverma wood in the process, adding extra notes of aroma to the seeds. The entire fermentation process is completely natural, with no yeast added. The seeds are stirred manually every day. Proper drying of the seeds is another secret. Our drying room is completely sealed and protected from insects and UV rays. The floors are covered with ceramic and are heated to dry the seeds both from the top and the bottom, preventing mold. After perfecting all stages of production, we began to expand the factory. We are increasing the space for drying and fermenting the beans. The cacao husks are returned to the plantations as fertilizer. Grinding the beans into chocolate liquor is done using stone mills powered by solar energy. We keep the liquor's temperature below 42 degrees Celsius to preserve quality. Every step of the process is important to us. From the bean to the chocolate bar, every detail matters. The result of this work is magical chocolate with a unique flavor, filled with the energy of the tropical forest and vital trace elements. This is living chocolate. When you eat this chocolate, your taste receptors and brain cells shout, "Thank you!" This chocolate is produced in limited batches, where quality always comes first and is more important than quantity. This is a unique living chocolate, worthy of being called collectible.